Hi, this is Dennis Boren. I'm a former felony prosecutor, but most of my career has been spent as a criminal defense attorney. And I want to talk to you today about whether or not the police can search you or your vehicle without your permission. Regarding your person, the general answer to that is no, they can't. But there are some notable exceptions. One of those is if you are being arrested on even a simple warrant, like a traffic ticket that's unpaid, and they arrest you and they find contraband or illegal substances on you at that time, they can use that evidence against you. It's going to be deemed allowable. Now, if you're just in the public, they can't just walk up and search you. Now, if they believe that you have been involved in a crime or about to be, or you have evidence of a crime on your person, Terry versus Ohio is an old U.S. Supreme Court case that allows this kind of search if the officer has reasonable suspicion or belief that this is the fact. And it can't be just a hunch. It has to be something that they can articulate and say. Now, the other time they can search is just a cursory pat down for the outer clothing. If you're dealing with the police and they believe you could be, and this does not have to be very strong evidence, or it's almost a hunch, they allow an outer clothing pat down to make sure you don't have a deadly or dangerous weapon on you. Of course, that's just for safety of the police officers. Now, regarding your vehicle, the general answer to that question, if they can search without your permission, is yes. But there are some notable exceptions to that. One strong yes is if the vehicle is just in plain view, it's just sitting on a public street, parking lot, even your own driveway. Anywhere a general member of the public could look into the vehicle, an officer can do the same. And if they see evidence of a crime, they can, or possible crime, they can search that. Now, under that circumstance, they are probably going to have to get a search warrant. Now, in general, there is a vehicle exception to the search warrant standard. It's not required under the Fourth Amendment if the vehicle could be driven away. Obviously, if they're out getting a search warrant and somebody drives away and gets rid of the evidence, then that's not going to be a good thing. So the courts have often allowed these kind of searches to be conducted without a warrant. Now, they have to be conducted, searches have to be conducted based on probable cause, whether there's a warrant or not. It's probably good to, let me just go ahead and read what the Texas courts have ruled what probable cause is. It says it's a combination of facts and circumstances that would lead a reasonable law enforcement officer to believe that a crime has been committed or will be committed if the officer is in a legal position to directly observe these facts. Again, they have to be there legally. Now, one thing I see all the time, I could give you chapter and verse on this over and over and over. Officers say legally stop a vehicle, and the window's unrolled, and they say they smelled marijuana, which I'm very doubtful if they always do. I really am, because they say it all the time. But if you're in Colorado smoking marijuana and you come to Texas and that smell is in there, that can be a basis to give rise to probable cause and a warrantless search. So the best practice is don't smoke marijuana in your vehicle ever. I'd probably personally recommend you never smoke it at all. Even if you're smoking it legally in Colorado or some other state that allows it. If you drive it in Texas, they certainly can give rise to probable cause. Now, as always, if you have questions about this or related subjects, reach out to me. I'll be happy to respond to you. And I do want to remind you, as I often say at the end of these videos, is if you are involved in an interaction with a police officer, the best practice is to get out your smartphone, turn on your audio app, or better yet, your video app, and record what's happening. That will protect you.